Good afternoon. Today I'm going to be reviewing my WR4K genuine leather watch travel rolls. I previously reviewed the 3-slot version you're looking at here, so today we're going to be looking at the 2-slot version and the 1-slot version respectively. All these travel rolls are available on eBay and the prices are as follows. This 3-slot version is £70, this 2-slot version is £65, and lastly this 1-slot version is £60. All the prices include worldwide shipping with tracking number. So firstly, let's look at the 2-slot roll and I'll talk you through it. So as you can see, genuine brass poppers. They're not plated steel, so therefore they're larger in diameter, nice positive click, and they're going to be more durable. Often with watch travel rolls, they have small steel poppers which are plated, and the problem is the plating wears off and then they look abhorrent. But these brass poppers are made from solid brass, they're not plated metal, and therefore they're not going to have that problem of the plating wearing off. Also, due to being scaled up in proportion, they have a nice positive click, which is very reassuring. So with regular daily use, they're not going to deteriorate. The spring-loaded action is very good. As you can see, my WR4K brand logo is embossed to a high standard on the front. And the quality of the stitching is absolutely flawless throughout, no loose stitches, and the stitching is done very well. So I personally quality control inspect all of the travel rolls myself to make sure they meet my required standard. With regards to leather, it's top grade leather, the same leather used to make horse saddles, and it has a lovely scent to it. It's got that lovely characteristic genuine leather scent, nice chocolate colour to the leather as you can see, and it's got a nice matte finish rather than being a glossy finish, so it looks high quality. With regards to the interior, it's fully upholstered with a chocolate brown velour fabric as you can see, flawless stitching around the perimeter, and the brass poppers are pressed in very tightly so they're not going to become loose with regular daily use. Now with regards to the padded pillow cushions, I'll take this one out and show you. As you can see, it's upholstered with a velour fabric to a very high standard, no loose stitching, and it has hard ribs either side, and the purpose of the hard ribs is they engage with the slots in the interior dividers, as you can see, so one can individually slide in and out the watches. Now, often with watch travel rolls, they have 2 metal poppers which secure the dividers to the padded pillow cushions, the same kind of poppers that you've got on the front here. And the disadvantage of that is one has to unpop the padded pillow cushion from each divider and the end caps in order to remove the watch from the dividers. But with these, one can remove the dividers. They simply slide in and out individually. One doesn't need to unpop dividers from the padded pillow cushion, so it's a better design. Now with regards to sizing, as you'll know from my previous reviews, I have a large 8-inch wrist, and this is an extra long strap from Hirsch, and it's sized to fit my 8-inch wrist. So these padded pillow cushions will fit up to an 8.5-inch wrist size bracelet or strap with no difficulty whatsoever. So regardless of whether you're a collector with a 6 to 7-inch wrist or a 7 to 8-inch wrist respectively, these watch padded pillow cushions will fit, and as you can see, it slides in and out with no difficulty whatsoever, and that's with a strap that's sized for an 8-inch wrist. So I'll show you the 1-slot version. As you can see, it's also finished to a very high standard, flawless stitching throughout, flawless stitching on the perimeter, nice positive click to the brass poppers, and the underside, which is a velour fabric finish, flawless stitching to that around the perimeter, no loose stitches whatsoever, and the poppers are pressed in nice and tightly. So again, this bracelet on my watch is sized to fit my 8-inch wrist, and I like to wear my watches loose, as you can see, and there's no difficulty with it fitting the padded pillow cushion, and bear in mind this is a 41mm piece. So these watch travel rolls will fit up to a 45mm diameter head of the piece, and they really are very versatile. As you can see, the padded pillow cushion slides in and out very easily. As I've discussed, there are no metal poppers to disengage from the dividers. Again, the interior to the underside of the flap is very well finished. The stitching is absolutely flawless, no loose stitches whatsoever, and the brass poppers are pressed in very tightly. They're not going to become loose. So nice positive click, and I really like the scent of the genuine leather. It smells exactly the same as a horse leather saddle. So as you can see, beautiful chocolate brown colour to it, and it's got a nice aesthetically pleasing matte finish to it rather than being glossy. Embossed with a WR4K logo to a high standard, And the other thing is, you can actually polish the brass poppers with Brasso, for example, if you want a nice mirror polish finish to it, or alternatively you can just leave them matte finish as they come naturally. So I really like the design of them. The design of the travel rolls is copied from Mirage luxury travel rolls, which I personally like. I've previously reviewed them, but I made some enhancements. They're made from PU leather. These are genuine leather. And the other thing I did was I scaled up the proportion of the poppers. Rather than using undersized steel poppers made from plated metal, these are made from brass, and I've made the proportions larger so they have a nice positive spring-loaded clicking action. So I'm sure you'll agree the quality is excellent, and also I think the value is very competitive. And just to refresh your memory, £70 for the 3-slot version, £65 for the 2-slot version, and £60 for the 1-slot version respectively, and all the prices include worldwide shipping with tracking number. So I hope you have enjoyed my review of my WR4K genuine leather watch travel rolls. Please feel free to post your own comments below the video. Thank you very much.